Hello and welcome back. Today we have Adobe Illustrator Pucker and Bloat tool. My name is Marie, I'm a graphic designer, and let's get started with this tutorial. Pucker and Bloat is a fun and powerful effect in Adobe Illustrator that allows you to distort shapes by either pulling their points inward, pucker, or pushing them outwards, bloat. Here's how it works and how you can use it. So first of all, we have to select the object that we are going to use. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to use the ellipse tool to create a circle. Then I'm going to change the fill to orange and change the stroke to none. I'm going to make a dragged copy of the circle by dragging down while holding Alt and Shift. I'm going to change the fill color of our second shape to a light blue. So here we have two circles, and we will be applying the pucker to the top one and bloat to the bottom one. So let's start with the top. Let's select our shape, and suppose we want to transform this into a 4-point star. So with our object selected, we're going to go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and select Pucker and Bloat. By clicking on it, this dialog box will open where we have a slider that we can move, and if we select Preview, we will be able to see the effect while we are applying it. Now, if we move our slider to the left, we get negative values, which is pucker, and it pulls the anchor points inward, making spiky shapes like this one. So I'm going to leave this minus 65% and click OK to close the dialog box. Now let's do the exact same thing with bloat. So select the second circle, go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and open the Pucker and Bloat dialog box. Now this time, instead of moving the slider to the left, which gives a negative value, we will move it to the right and give it a positive value, and this is bloat. It pushes the anchor points outward, making puffy shapes like in this example. So I'm going to leave it here and push OK to close the dialog box. So now that we've applied the effect, what if we want to modify it? Well, I will show you how to do that. So first of all, I'm going to take a second and use the type tool to write which effect is which. So as we said, the top is pucker and the bottom is bloat. As long as you do not expand the shape, you can still modify them. So if you click on the shape, see both of them, we can still see the original shape, which is the circle that we started with. So if you want to modify the effect, click on the shape, go to the Appearance panel, and here you can see the effect that was added, which is pucker and bloat. If you click on it, you can open the dialog box, and here you can modify the values however you like. I'm going to cancel to close the dialog box. And obviously the same applies for the bottom shape. The same, if you select it, you can still see the circle. You can open the effect here and modify it. That is an interesting shape there. And I'm going to click cancel, but if you click OK, it will add your adjustments. So once you have your final shape and you're happy with it, you can select it, go to Object, Expand Appearance, and now this will no longer be editable. It has its own anchor points, and see, as you can see, they can be modified, but you cannot go to the Appearance panel and modify the effect. So this was the Pucker and Bloat Adobe Illustrator effect tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and I covered everything that you wanted to know about this effect. We have reached the end of the video, so I hope you subscribe so we can see each other in our next video tutorial. And also, as you can see, we have some merch down below, so go ahead and check it out. And if you like anything, please purchase to support our channel. Thank you for watching. Ciao!